want a girl who can sort a chest. I want a girl with shears that cut and swords that burn through zombie flesh. I want a girl who knows world generation, who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's modding her community. She's flying through the air. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. I want a girl who logs in early. I want a girl who plays till late. I want a girl with unobstructed creativity who uses a tripwire to ruin your day. With shulker boxes organized and lustrous in a tone that will torch you like desert grass. Who crafts furrows and times her attack. She's smelting out impurities and feeding her cat. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Whose shield is emblazoned. I want a girl with good enchantments. On some server we will meet incidentally. We'll start to talk as we shoot skeletons. She wants a spawn with biome convenience. She wants a spawn that's in good repair. She's changing her aim from wither to dragon. She's trading her archery for a trident that's self-repairing. I want a girl with a lectern and a full cauldron. Green glass screen with some blocks by hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a Yo's expand? Grown and shown up with your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe, Sean Hills is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jumbles and haste, brother. I'll watch him let's play and debate with Joe, all the views I'll say it. Binge watch, Hermitcraft, binge watch, Hermitcraft, binge watch, Hermitcraft, Joe. Go binge watch, go binge watch 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 Joe. Joe. Stream it. Fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up Hermitcraft. Watch it on any size screen. Back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server. The whitelist is closed, so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. Hermitcraft is your love with improv rapport. You just binge watch, Hermitcraft, binge watch, Hermitcraft, binge watch, Hermitcraft, Joe. Go binge watch, go binge watch 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 Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, Your praises don't fail. Sean Hill's on a road with Hermitcraft tales, singing out loud the way it should be sung, with the Nashville sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a Hermitcrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the Hermit is nigh, churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch Hermitcraft. Binge watch Hermitcraft. Binge watch Hermitcraft. Yo. Go binge watch, 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 yo. Binge watch Hermitcraft. Binge watch Hermitcraft. Binge watch Hermitcraft. Yo. Go binge watch, yo. Go binge watch, yo. Go binge watch, yo. Go binge watch, yo. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight y'all are my live streaming audience, and we are out of logs apparently. We need more logs than planks there. Also, we need to go hop down here because this is now a completely dark room, and you know what? From a spawning standpoint, we don't want to have those. We need to go ahead and relight this space. Extra special awesome well. There we go. Boom. Hope y'all are having a pleasant Friday evening. I know I am here in Nashville, Tennessee. It's just about 9 o'clock p.m., which is a wonderful time to wind down at the end of the week. And it's been a week, you know. Sure that is true for others besides myself as well. But I am glad we made it here to Friday night. Glad y'all could join me for it. And I'm realizing that's gonna reflood imminently. We're gonna have another flood here as soon as we break these. So let's go ahead and actually just leave them broken for right now. And make sure that the extra torches, yeah, they're holding. Okay. Also, I should mention that we actually got our first tip already. Let me go ahead and pull that up. Thank you to Jessica for the 5. That is going to put us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So thank you, Jessica, for kicking us off strong early in the stream. So the first thing we need to do is go get more logs. We have plenty of logs in the Drowning Courtier, so we're just going to wander that way now. So let's head over this way. Get some Frostwalker boots for building. Well, that would slow down the farm, though. We don't want to do that. Hey, Julia D, glad you could catch a stream as well. Trying to one-shot a D&D game for the Hermits is something that has been attempted before, scheduling-wise. It was impossible to get people to agree to it was impossible to get people locked in for a 4-hour block to do a D&D game as a group for a one-shot. And there are some one-shots you can run in 3 hours, but not if the group is very silly and likes making jokes that slow the game down. And so that is part of it. Hey, thank you, Swag, for swinging by as well. Oh, bum ba da dun dun da da dun dun doo 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 dun dun doo 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 dun doo doo dun dun doo 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 doo. Joe hits the dark oak wood logs with his axe. He is building a building just to relax. He has gathered some stripped birch log, also some dark oak. Logs that remind him this game is so good for building things to irritate Cleo. There's a bunch of stuff next to these stairs. And I'm sorry, Ms. Cleo. And I'm sorry, Ms. Cleo. And I'm sorry, Ms. Cleo. It's time. Joe takes out torches and starts to count blocks out, attempting to find the middle of this building to roof it. He doesn't want to hoof it to gather more stuff. Hopefully he has enough, so he's putting in logs out of his inventory. But it never really could be enough. Da-na-na-na, da-da-na, da-na-da-na, da-da-na, da-da-da-na, da-da-da, dee-doo. Welcome, Compact Disc Mags and Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, here on the Hermitcraft server. We are doing just a little bit of block placing at the moment. I'm wondering if Cleo broke out of here. She must have logged in inside of that wall. And then that's where she busted out. Womp womp. Sorry, Cleo. Better luck next time. But, you know, she's a zombie, so she's good at clawing her way out of graves. I hope she was recording. I hope she was recording when she did that. That would be awesome, right? That makes sense to me. Next up, we have a tip from Anonymous, who says, today I learned the phrase pie in the sky was originally coined by Swedish-American labor rights activist Joe Hill in a parody song that he wrote. Very interesting, Anonymous. That is going to put us 5 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/Joe Hills. Stripping oak logs should give you paper. I think there's some extra processes in there that are going to be a requirement, but that's fine. Oh, we are getting there. Time to be encouraging to our friends. Good for both of you. Good for y'all. Good for you. Oh, isn't that well, that's wonderful. Those two, they've been working so hard, and it's finally paying off. It's, you know, I'm so glad for them. Okay, so when we're looking at this roof here, we got to figure out, you know, what kind of roof we really want. And, you know, I'm looking at it, and I'm kind of thinking, like, maybe, you know, maybe we have cross beams on the roof there. Maybe we have some stuff here. You know, like something like this coming up. And then we replace this torch over here. We're coming up again. Boom, boom, boom. And, you know, that's something. It might not be something fantastic, but it sure is something, you know, at least. So, here's what we, oh. I wonder if I could, thatch this entire roof. Oh, now my brain is churning. Do we want to use wheat for thatched roofs on this? We're not really thatching any other roofs. What is Cleo using for her roof on her house? She's just got spruce wood. So I kind of think maybe we just use spruce wood. We are short on spruce wood, though. That is something we keep running out of, so we got to chop down more spruce trees, which is why we haven't planted here. How are we for daylight? It's burning daylight. Gonna have to sort this whole thing out. La da da dee. Do 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 do. One bumpa dee. La da 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 dun 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 dun. I'll go to bed. Because it's thriller night. I don't know why we're singing this, but it's Friday, alright. So it's thriller night. Gonna sing some random songs with offhand block placement now. Woo! Okay. Let's see. We're placing offhand all the blocks that we would really want. La da 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 da. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, I think we're gonna have to take these logs off the offhand. Theoretically, me, Tips 5, who says your Super Hostile series has been keeping me company as I recover from COVID. Many thanks for all you do. That was so fun, that Super Hostile series. Thank you so much, Theoretically Me. Like, I really had a lot of fun doing those episodes. Here we go. Please direct your attention down here to slot 8 as we just hit our first tipping milestone of the day. It's time for me to say howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee, boom, boom. But yeah, you know, I went back and rewatched some of those Super Hostile videos a couple of years ago, and I was like, you know, the humor is here. Like, I was just as funny then as I am now. And some people might say, wow, Joe, you weren't very funny then, I guess. That's fine. That's a perfectly acceptable burn in that context. But, like, I'm just like, the technology for streaming and recording, like, I was like in 360p, like, super low resolution. And the frame rate was terrible. The audio for the first few episodes of Super Hostile was really rough until I got the better microphone. But what is the green glass pane for? Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. I need to flip that over here. It helps me chroma key my tank top. Raphael Star C. I can chroma key my tank top. Yay! Tank top at me. No, I'm talking about my Super Hostile series that I was doing before Hermitcraft. So that's the thing, is I was already, like, doing well on YouTube before Hermitcraft came along. That's how I got invited to Hermitcraft. So, yeah. Are we still setting up stream? Well, we haven't gone through our checklist yet, so why don't we do that now? When will my stream begin?
PM, the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title tweet for water tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe went poof while talking to you, profesh. Old Minecraft to here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick anvil time enchant. Pick that, I'll replace the books in a random chest with care. I'll tour my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere. And then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swear. Not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
So there we go. The stream is now set up. We are ready to rock. First, you gotta rock, then you gotta roll. Take it from the top. Yo, let's go. Joe, gonna stream it to you. Gonna stream it to you, Joe. Gonna stream it to you. Come on. Oh, I did that wrong. This one is also supposed to have a pillar on it. Dang it. This is what I get for digging this out first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang it. And now we lost our green glass pane. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so we've only got how many of these fences left? 20? Okay. Ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum. So we can have a real gradual slope to the roof like this, but realistically what I was kind of imagining was that it would come up more sharply, maybe. As I'm looking at this. So maybe it's up like this, 2, 2... Then there'd be like 2, 2, and then flush, and then out. So that now means, though, okay, we've got a little bit more stripped dark oak here. That's good. We're gonna need it. 1, 2. Oh, okay. So on that one, we didn't go as high because of the way that was. Okay, that's cool. Cool. Dark, strip dark oak log, boom. I think once we put the roof on, this building will, dang it, make more sense. Yeah, these ones were already stripped. So then boom, boom for the block picker. We do fence here. Okay. So I'm feeling pretty okay about this. Mahi Zero recommends a resource pack that turns the backside of a shield into lime green glass. That would be funny. I could put a green banner on a shield and turn it. That would be funny. I'd have to learn how to use a shield in Minecraft, which I've refused to do for years, though. Just because I don't like that they got rid of sword blocking, and my little protest has been just to refuse to learn to use shields. It's like, I'm sorry. If you want to modernize this game, you better do it with more building blocks and no other changes ever. Oh, apparently also, these posts on the outside here were not stripped originally, and now that I'm looking at that, it looks kind of extra weird. So we're just gonna boop. We're gonna have to modify this side building here too. Okay. So now we have now we have a mob-proof building here, except for the fact that all of these supports up here are completely unlit. This is a spawning nightmare, actually. Whoops. Yeah, this is not optimal in any way. This is so poorly lit. Or pearl out of rockets. Okay, we're gonna have to probably remove... Oh, we can't really do that. Dang it. Give me back my glass. Okay, well this H is just gonna be a little longer. We don't want mobs to start spawning here, or we're gonna have a real second problem. Which we don't need 2 problems. Okay. Dun 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 dun. The dripstone farm looks like a mob now. Maybe. I kind of wanted the building. We had talked about making it look kind of like a beaver, just to be silly. And so I did kind of imagine when I was putting in those front windows, they might look a little bit kind of like eyes, and like it looks like beaver cheeks kind of. It's I don't know. Yeah, and then in the background though there's all these dripstone teeth that make like a inner mouth. It's like, what if a beaver had like rows of teeth like sharks? Welcome to the Friday night terrifying cosmic horror stream where we're like, imagine a giant space beaver with rows and rows of teeth. Its brain is a pool of apparently shallow depth, but once you enter it, you cannot escape. It's just like, yeah, we've just... It's just gonna be like, I'm gonna have to write a little lore book. Because it's like, I know the Hermit fans love lore. So we can write a little lore book about the space beaver. Hey, Techno, doing well, thank you. Okay. Okay, so we are gonna have to replant these spruce saplings as we go. We just don't want to replant them in front of the building, because in front of the building is where we're working, right? So let's go ahead and move them over here some. Corellis thinks he's okay, but Corellis thinks a lot of things. In fairness, I kind of share Pearl's dubious attitude here. But if Corellis... No, yes, I am fine. Okay. This building is so silly, y'all. Ah. Oh boy. Is it the miniature giant space hamster Boo? For copyright and trademark reasons, it certainly is not. Watch out for the trees. Yeah, I'm watching out for the list there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let's put some of this stuff in storage here, just for now. You are the best, Corrales. Hold on to that. Okay. Yeah, this building was constructed in the remains of a giant ancient beaver. Look at how many dark oak logs we have. We have so much dark oak. And so little spruce. Stay gold, pony boy. What? Is that Corrales have a sign that says that in his house? That's silly. Nom nom nom. This is so dumb. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a bunch of the spruce logs and turn them into spruce planks. We're gonna put the dark oak planks away for right now. Get some extra spruce planks out of here. Then we're gonna get some spruce planks. Probably not that many. And then we're gonna get some spruce slabs. And let's see how many that we need. We need a Corrales' Groot sign. Nice. Okay, so the way I'm imagining this roof, it will come down at this point and then be like, oh, this is going to be a real hassle to get done the first time. Hold on. So what I was imagining was it would be like the upper half of... Oh, wait, no, because it would just go like that. Yeah, that's it. So it'll just go down and over like that. Rage quit? Oh no! Our sweet Polish Swedish boy. So this one would go here then. And we would have this go this way too. Yeah, Pearl and Gem are both great additions to the server. We had the good fortune to work with them behind the scenes while we were like doing the seed selection and kind of figuring out what we wanted to do this season, like all living together and stuff like that. And yeah, they are both great to work with. Okay, whoops, this did not go properly here because hold on. So it goes, oh yeah, slab's the next one. Okay. Now it's, yeah, so we've actually been working with them as a group for many months, and they are both delightful, talented, creative people. We are very, very lucky to have them on the server. Okay. So we're going to go with these for the very top here. So it's going to have kind of a rounded top rather than a hard peak, but I think that's going to add to the animal feel to it, which is the most important part of this, of course, is having this feel like a weird space animal. If it doesn't feel like a weird space animal, it's not a good dripstone farm. Okay. Baby zombie villager all kitted in your gear. Oh. Que adorable. Que adorable. The K is for Corrales. Okay. Yeah. I worry... I feel like that roof isn't high enough contrast. I feel like it needs to be lighter to complement the birch more, maybe. Gracias, Eli Lopez. My Spanish is not great, but thank you for indulging me or patronizing me. Hey, welcome, Ashweeten. Glad you could join us. How does Pearl get anything done when she's constantly saving people? Asks Symmetra. Great question. You know, she makes little times during the day. just for herself. Dang it. Okay, so I think we're gonna try this again with a I kind of want to do maybe. So the problem is maybe we just need a darker roof. Maybe we switch. I feel like the slope is good. Raphael Star says a yellower wood. I feel like the slope is good. The stair slab, I like. But I feel like we need to go with maybe either a way darker wood or a way lighter wood. The spruce wood is just too close to the stripped dark oak. So we're going to play with the palette a little bit. Let's ender pearl back over here. So we can ender pearl back up here. And we're going to leave the main structure, or we'll leave the main line of the roof on the front there in place so that we can easily attach stuff to it in the future. And we'll just see what looks good as we do. One of the nether woods might look great. Maybe. I feel like that would be too visually distracting. Dark oak planks are so much darker than the stripped dark oak, they might be high enough contrast. And in the same way, the birch wood planks are so much lighter than the stripped birch, they might work too. So we're going to get both and see which work best. Do we have extra birch here? Oh, we have some stripped birch oak logs. Yes, so we can consolidate those down. We're going to put the spruce planks away for right now. And we're going to get out the dark oak planks. So let's head this way. And so we're going to make some birch planks. And we're going to make some birch stairs. And some birch slabs. And we're going to come over here and we're going to make some dark oak planks. That's not as many dark oak planks as I was thinking it would be. Dark oak stairs, okay. So maybe we make some more stairs there. Yeah, boom. I died so much for the past days. I am Chris, the Wanderer. My soul untethered from the material plane as I admire the sweet faces of those I love and attempt to rebuild. This fall on Fox, Corrales the Wanderer. Okay, so this is, so as you see, we're leaving this here to just kind of see how this goes. I know, I've been working on my Corrales impression a lot. Etho! Good evening. Etho? Good evening, E. He's going to be like, E? I'm sorry, Joe. We're not that close. Okay. E-Man, by the power of Etho Skull. It's just nice hanging out and building on Friday night. Just putting some birch in, seeing what works, watching Corrales frantically die at like 3 a.m. his time. It's like 5 a.m. actually. It's just, they're just having a good time. Okay. So, yeah, that definitely works. I don't know if it works better than it would work as the dark oak, though. And so, let's go ahead and move back. Because the big thing is, the roof is going to be visible from, like, the top of the castle, and also from my home. So why don't we go get some ender pearls and see what it looks like from my home. Just to get a sense of it. I have not watched the Masters of the Universe reboot. I have been a little busy. Been a lot of irons and a lot of fires. Oh boy. It's like I'm trying to simultaneously prepare for things to start getting better, but I'm also trying to prepare for what if things keep getting worse for another 2 months first. And so it's like, okay, I've got a plan. What if, you know, like I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, maybe I need to start thinking about what we're going to do for holiday streams again. Because last year for Christmas and New Year's, since nobody could go anywhere, I planned a bunch of holiday streams. And I'm like, I was hoping vaccine uptake would be enough that we wouldn't have to worry about that this year. But, like, I'm already looking at it, and I'm like, okay, I need to start contacting people about some Christmas special stuff, because this might just be what Christmas is again. Hopefully not, but, you know, and it's like, but I also need to get ready to start doing in-person stuff again. So, like, I'm trying to, like, scout out locations when my daughter isn't with me, that would be good for meetups around town, and it's like, it's just, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. And, okay, so I'm looking at this, and I think from this side, having that big birch roof stretch back here is going to be too light. There's just too much light in the build at that point. So, I feel like at that point, what I really want to do is try the dark oak. So, yeah, we're going to give that a go. Oh, yeah, let's put this back in our offhand. We are currently still 20 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Pete says, Joe, order some trees from Gem for your base. Well, the thing is, we need to kind of get where the buildings are and stuff in first. We're doing preliminary stuff. I'm like, we're figuring out where the roads go and where the buildings go and stuff like that at this point. So we don't want to put in a super cool tree and then go, oh no, that's where we needed to put our cobbler shop or something. You know, we gotta get our own stuff in order before we start bringing in outside hermits to work on it. But like, we are making a ton of progress on getting all that stuff laid out. So it's not like, what about a stone brick roof? I feel like that's going to be too red. The stone brick in this game is kind of a lot, and it's hard to mix it with much else. Because, like, I don't think there's anything else close to it in texture and color that you can make slabs and stairs out of. Maybe they've changed that, but last I checked, it would be a hard one to work with. So Hexafox says, I can't seem to wrap my head around quasi-connectivity. Because Minecraft is a game where I base a lot of it on physics IRL minus gravity. You are almost Hexafox. You are almost hitting a scan for modern Major General. One day I'll be an expert of quasi-connect... One day I'll achieve mastery of quasi-connectivity, though it disrupts my understanding of realistic gravity. I try to consider Minecraft through the lens of true reality. But I live in hope and I'll endeavor to continue my study. Like, see what I'm saying there, Hexafox? You were almost there. You were almost there. I'm going to let you workshop that and you can get back to us later. But, okay. Yeah, of course, Hexafox. You said something that was very good, so I made a song about it. These are the sorts of positive feedback loops we try to cultivate around here. I am glad to boost your confidence. Do watch the caps, though. You feel free to read the rules. Those are against them. But, yeah. La da 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 da. You know, I know it's not a Saturday singing stream, but I'm gonna be doing a lot of roofing, so maybe just as a treat, we can put this. I am the very model of a modern Major General. I've information at vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the fights historical. From Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted, too, with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. And then I'll let you guys, you can sing along at home the refrain. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is also the best word. Hypotenuse is the best word probably. I was going to say in modern songwriting, but I don't think this counts as modern anymore because the Pirates of Penzance came out a little while back. I know our mythic history, Sir King Arthur's and Sir Caradox. I answer hard acrostics. I have a pretty taste for paradox. I quote in elegiacs all the creams of Heliogabalus. In conics I can floor peculiarities parabolous. I can tell undoubted Raphaels from Jared Dow's and Zophanies. I know the croaking of the frogs. I know the croaking from the frogs of Aristophanes. Then I can hum a fugue of which I've heard the music's dinner for. And whistle all the airs from that infernal nonsense pinafore. Yeah, hashtag hypotenuse. Yeah. It is a very fun song. Gilbert and Sullivan are great. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, if I actually practice this, I can do a lot better. But I'm not gonna practice because it's more fun to just kind of stumble through it poorly because then my expectations of myself are lower. Okay, so we need to go back to where we had all of those logs in the smithing area. And actually, let's take the extra wood. We're going to take all the excess wood and put it in storage in the smithing area, too. What doesn't go in the smithing area? These. Let's take the dirt. Yeah. We don't need those. These can stay. These can stay. Let's grab all the dirt. Okay. Pirates of Penzance was written in 1879. That's why I said it's not technically modern. Thank you, Corrales, for going to sleep, so we didn't all have to wait patiently for the dawn. So here's a fun trick. There's a reason that this window allows me to dang it. Port through it. We can put our light woods over here. Boop, boop, doop, doo, 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 doo. And we can grab... I think I put iron up here. There we go. We got our iron where it goes. I probably don't need to be holding all my specialty picks while we're building something that requires 0 specialty picks. So maybe we're going to put the... yeah, we're going to put this one away and this one away for right now. We don't need the Fortune 2 pick. And let's check if we got any tips via PayPal. We did not. That's fine. Look, just because y'all are younger than me does not mean you need to rub it in. Yeah, I'm just saying that, you know, the 1870s aren't precisely modern anymore, but you don't need to make it like I'm super old. I'm just slightly old. I cannot for the life of me sing patter songs, said Red Drags. I can't do it. I can't do it. I was trying to make that work, but it wasn't gonna. It was not gonna do me that kindness. Okay. I don't think we need any glass really for this part of the build, so we're gonna put that up. And we will just grab a few more of these, and we'll place some of the other planks and sticks back in here, just in case we need them later. That's okay, Jill Jackson. Dang it. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. La da 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 do do do. I want to work on the roof so that it can be done quickly, but I want this wall to get done very, very prettily. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to this wall. I organize chromatically the blocks in all my inventories. Why am I holding a glass pane so I can chroma out my tank top? It's my green screen. Are you asking for people to tell you to join, like, for servers? That's not cool. Don't do that. Don't ask people to share codes or URLs that are going to get them banned for promotion. Trying to trick other people into getting banned is not a good idea. I was thinking the facade of the other building would be like the beaver's body, like stretched out. Like, so it's kind of like that way. And that doesn't entirely work because it also goes back this way, but it kind of works enough that we can fake it, you know, whatever. Okay, so we're going to put a crafting table on the roof of this other building. Adam Goodall says, I need to join these streams more often because this is fun. Yeah, this is just a chill way for me to do some quote-unquote like off-camera work. Oh no. You okay? And to pal around with my Hermitcraft friends. Sometimes Scar shows up and does little pranks. Sometimes we go mess with other people. I'm more likely to mess with other people when I'm not streaming because then they don't see it coming, though. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's how that one worked. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, let's go make a bunch more slabs. He had boots before. I had these boots before. Feather falling for. I'm falling without boots. My sweet feet will not heal. Smash into the ground. My hearts, they are unreal. Empty. Landing without those boots is not so smooth anymore. A tongue face in disgrace. I wish I had my boots with feather falling for. Corrales, he does sure miss. He could use those boots back. But hey, you know what? We've got extra boots. Let's go talk to Corrales. Oh, wait. Hold on. Before we do that, though, we need to name them something. Because Corrales got me extra boots one time, and so if we're gonna do that, we need to name them something that's funny. Okay. Hold on. It's a better gift if it has. Okay. How am I on levels? I have enough levels to name things. English to Polish. Sladka Twars is sweet face, so sweet boots. Okay. These are the very booties of a Polish-Swedish Minecraft player. Or Polish-Swedish Minecrafter. Or is that too many characters? For the joke you are after. We're gonna go and find him and try not to spoil very much. And if you see something, y'all had better keep it so hush-hush. We don't want to reveal the things that he would like to hold to his chest. I always am trying better, but I am not always my best. Does anyone know where he is? That would be very helpful. I think that we will wander toward the big eyes. I haven't practiced this song very, very oftenly, so rhyming on the fly with it, the patter comes out awfully. Does this go through? No. Okay. So this is where we meet that portal. They're on the west side of Big Eye Mountain. That's exactly where that portal belongs, let me tell you. Whoever put that there is a real team player. Okay. We go to Big Mountain. The nether's closing in. Dun, 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 dun. Ba-ba-dun, ba-da-ba-ba-dun. I'll find my way again, my Corrales friend. Okay. I'm guessing he's probably over there somewhere. Corrales, can you hear me? I'm gonna try to look at the ground. I'm assuming that this is Corrales' thing. This is a proper musical stream. We usually do those on Saturday, but I'm feeling musical today instead. Okay. Trying to keep my gaze lowered. Boom. Is he over here? Corrales, you over here? I'm pushing to talk. You can respond via text chat. Hey, there you are, Corrales. I got something for you. Here you are. Fresh booties.
Howdy, Joe. No way, Joe.
Way, Corrales. Way. I saw your travails, your troubles, and I thought that sweet face deserves some sweet booties.
Oh, wow. Swaske booty.
Hopefully they fit.
That's the best Polish ever. Słodkie booty.
Słodkie booty.
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 Słodkie booty.
Słodkie booty.
Joe, I owe you big time.
No,
Thank
Corrales,
you so much.
you are always there for me. You know, I consider us even, but you are most welcome regardless.
Thank you, Joe.
You are welcome. I'll let you get back to it. I know you got a ton to do.
Yeah. I've been like up for 24 hours, so it's like I get to the point where I'm falling asleep. But thank you so much, Joe.
Now you can feather falling for asleep.
Sleep.
Sleep.
Słodkie booty.
Słodkie booty. Bye.
Thank you, Joe.
Bye, Corrales. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're gonna hit stop recording and turn the face camera back on. He's probably like, why is he falling in the water? Why is he drowning now? But yeah, you know what? When you're running on 24 hours of being awake, the last thing you need is to not have your feather fallen. So there we go. And I know I got books. I can make more. He's just got to get his thing out. He's trying to get the episode wrapped up, I'm sure. Because it is hard juggling family stuff and work stuff. And so, you know, if you can help out your friends, you do. Okay. So here we go. We have still got our golden booties. And let's go ahead and head back. I think it might be faster technically to go this way. I'm still getting used to this new square system that we've got here. We can't let Pearl be the MVP all the time. We have to let her inspire us to be better ourselves, you know? Because, like, it's like, you know, the point isn't that Pearl will save you. The point is that Pearl will set an example by which we learn to save each other, you know? Okay, this is absolutely not the right tunnel at all. Also, I can't navigate, but that's fine. Okay. We'll go this way. And that person's banned. Do. Next problem. It is nice to see the hermits in real time. We are real people, and we are usually exhausted. She sets a great exam, Pearl. Flygonny do. Thank you for that. She's such a wonderful example. I'm gonna probably end up using that at some point. Her exemplary actions. That really worked. You can do a lot with that Flygonny do. Thank you. That's wonderful. That's a wonderful bit of wordplay. See, this is what I'm saying. We all help each other out. Y'all are helping me come up with new puns about Pearl's name and what a great example she is. Yeah. Pearl is exemplary. I can't say it very well. It just makes it sound like I'm tired. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back over there because we do need to work on that roof still. But I'm really happy with the progress we're making. So let's go knock that out. Oh, yeah, you know what? Just looking at it in the distance, that dark color there, having the roof be the darkest part looks really good. Even like partially occluded by the tree. Even when it's tiny. That's how you can tell it's a good color contrast, is even when you can only see a snippet of the building, it feels right. Okay, we are going to have to use the axe to clean up that one part there that should be stripped bark, but that's fine. Now, we do have to also keep in mind that I'm too lazy to go make new feather falling boots during this. I'll wait until I have a phone call or something that I'll do that later, like when I'm playing like off camera both. Because like I want to work on this roof right now. This roof is my current focus, and feather falling boots and going to the end. That's just one more thing, right? We're not gonna do that right now. Okay. The building might have buck teeth. Yeah, it's kind of supposed to look like a beaver, because beaver teeth never stop growing, and neither does dripstone. So the dripstone will just curl upwards into the beaver's brain if we don't harvest it. So really, harvesting the dripstone is us doing it a favor, right? It's just basic zoology, really. We need to kind of cut into this so it seems a little bit more natural here. There we go. And we'll tweak this edge of the building a lot more. We don't have time to do that right now to get it perfect, but... And we'll probably make more of the, these walls up here might also be more of the fences. Alrighty, get some rest, Lone Star. Hopefully it helps. Gotta take care of yourself. Lay your head down and dream. There's a reason that the theme song of the show is Lay Your Head Down and Dream. I know this is a late night show. Nobody should ever feel like they have to apologize for heading out early. Because it's not early, it's late. So, get well, Lone Star. And hey, thank you to Angela for tipping 5, who says, fun stream tonight, Joe. Thank you. Oh, sorry, she said signed it as Angie. My bad. Thank you, Angie, for that. That puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. She's indispensable. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Making a roof while having a good reason to not have feather falling is good for content. You would think that room 219B, but the water here really helps me avoid a lot of the tension that you might normally see in a scenario like this. We're doing pretty okay with, especially because there's a hillside over here too. Whoops. Yeah, getting these steps in right can be kind of a hassle. Dang it. Yeah, we got to put these on the lower part there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Yeah, looking great. Oh, that reminds me. Before we forget, we're going to come over here and we're going to fix that one. There it is. That's going to make all the difference in how that looks. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stripe, because this stripe is going to look weird. If we still have that there at the end, it's going to look very strange. What is that from? Am I singing something from a pinball game or? No, wait, that might be the Avengers theme. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that new what if episode with I'm not gonna spoil it. This is the premise of the episode is what if Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy sent two of his goons to go pick up Peter Quill instead of going himself. Oh, it is the Mandalorian. You're right. Oh, and you know what? It's because I played Mandalorian pinball today when I was scouting out locations for local meetups. I'm not taking my daughter to the arcade, but I'm going and checking out local places that might be good for meetups while she's at school sometimes. Because like I said, I'm trying to get ready for both. The pandemic might go on for a long time, but also if the vaccines help enough, we might be able to start doing in-person meetups again. And like as soon as it's safe, I do want to do more in-person meetups, you know. It is Mandalorian. Y'all are right. You're on it. Yeah, I played Mandalorian pinball today. I did not do very well on the table, though. So I didn't post my score from it. But yeah, if any of y'all like pinball a lot and have the Pindigo app, I did post several of my scores on Pindigo. But yeah, today I checked out the Game Galaxy Arcade in Smyrna, which I've been to their previous location in Antioch, but they relocated since. The building is a total wreck, but the collection is spectacular. And the location of the building is actually really cool. It's in historic downtown Smyrna. Okay. Which I actually didn't know existed, because I've only been to the parts of Smyrna you can access from the interstate for the most part. But yeah. But yeah, the new Marvel What If episode, the premise is, what if Yondu was busy and didn't go get Peter Quill himself, and his goons accidentally picked up T'Challa as a child, that's the name of what do you call him, Black Panther, and it's a pretty funny episode, because to some degree the joke is like, you know, Peter Quill is a somewhat competent person, but like not particularly. Like he has good training, but he's not necessarily efficient or competent in a traditional sense. But he has good training and good skills as a result. And so the concept is like, or the joke to the episode is what if somebody who is remarkably competent had the same training as Peter Quill and access to the same technology as Peter Quill? Like, what if Yondu trained somebody who was not a total goofball? And it's pretty funny. So I recommend y'all check it out if you have that Disney Plus already. It's not necessarily worth getting Disney Plus for it, but it's also Chadwick Boseman's final appearance as T'Challa, which is obviously very sad. But like, he obviously nailed it because he's a professional. But yeah, I recommend it highly. Quiet Devious says they went to the completely wrong continent and picked up the wrong kid. The justification is that whatever they were scanning for was present in the vibranium underneath Wakanda. Cause they were given some sort, like, Ego didn't give him like Peter Quill's address, right? They said, "Hey, look for a kid that's got this weird space frequency thing," you know. And so like the meteorite under Wakanda, was a false positive there. It's a pretty weak excuse. It's just they basically just wanted to say what would happen if Black Panther had Peter Quill's training. Nasis Khan says, did you like how Agent Carter became captain? Yeah, that was the premise of the first episode. I liked that, but I didn't. There were certain things about the episode I didn't like. I felt like they kind of shoehorned in Steve Rogers. I feel like Steve Rogers probably would have ended up a nobody in this scenario, and they tried to show that Steve Rogers would have been a hero even without the super soldier serum. And I think that maybe if he was given the opportunity, that's true, but like the lengths they went to create that opportunity felt unrealistic to me. But I don't want to go into details about that, but like it felt like at the point where Agent Carter becomes Captain America, Steve Rogers is basically out of the war effort for the most part. So I liked the Peggy Carter parts because I was a big fan of the Agent Carter TV show. Peggy Carter parts I had no problems with, but the Steve Rogers stuff was just, it felt a little bit, eh. Okay. Okay. We're talking about the What If series on Disney Plus. Yeah, Mahi Zero. The epilogue after the episode was a bit ominous. That's also true. Okay. So looking at this here, I kind of want to have logs. Do I have any logs still? Okay. I kind of feel like I should have logs that come up and intersect this to the roof at the same levels that we have, or like aligned with these. Now that means that we do need to replace those torches too, of course. Yeah, I saw Loki. I thought it was pretty good. Okay. As someone who has never seen the Mandalorian, this is so confusing yet intriguing. Oh, I stopped talking about the Mandalorian a while ago. We're talking about the Disney What If series. I am so sorry if you thought that the show The Mandalorian was about T'Challa from Black Panther becoming Star-Lord, because I did such a bad job of explaining my transition from topic to topic. That is on me. I did not... Sometimes my brain jumps tracks and people around me don't realize it. That's on me. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. You know, Disney does own both Marvel and Star Wars. We could have... What if Obi-Wan was the first Avenger? Hey, 10 Magrocks, 1510. Glad you are enjoying Mario Kart and listening to me. Jory H says, to be fair, that's not the worst description of the Mandalorian. Yeah, I guess the worst description of the Mandalorian would be, well, you see, Almond Joy's got nuts. The Mandalorian don't. Like, I don't know. Now that's a real one. Yeah, exactly. Now we're pushing boundaries. Okay. Now I don't know if this room had to be a certain height for it to accomplish whatever Cleo was doing. Yeah. What if Baby Yoda became the Hulk? What if Almond Joys didn't have nuts and Mounds did? Yeah, exactly. Like, we could do anything now. That's the magic of the what if premise. Almond Joys without nuts, Mounds with nuts. Okay, so, oh, we do need to add some torches along the wall here and here. I think we accidentally flooded those out at some point. Yeah, I could do a whole segment of an upcoming episode where I pitch ideas for Marvel what ifs to Scar. I'm like, Scar, what if Baby Yoda became the Hulk? He's just like, no, Joe, no. Okay, but what if, what if? Yeah, this sure is something. This sure is something. Scar. What if Baby Yoda had the time stone? What if Baby Yoda was what is it what is Doctor Strange's title? Because his name is Doctor Strange, but his superhero name is the Mystic Magisterium or something. What is it? I'm gonna wait. I should do this to Scar while invisible. The Sorcerer Supreme. Yeah. Yeah, no, I knew he had Sorcerer Supreme. Thank you. Yeah, what if Baby Yoda was the Sorcerer Supreme? What if the Mandalorian was Iron Man? Just dumb stuff. Dumb stuff. We'll come back to this. Oh boy. Okay, so this is looking pretty good. Let's see what this is from over here. Yeah, so when they were producing the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which, by the way, fantastic film. One of my favorite, if not positive. I hate ranking things, okay? I hate comparing things that are different from each other. So please don't take this lightly. When I say that I saw Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and I thought that might be the best Marvel film ever. Like, it might be so far better than every other one. Not that I dislike the other ones either, but it might just be so good at what it was that, like, I'm just like, this is just far and away the best. So Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse had a character named Peter B. Parker, who had made some bad business decisions, like investing in a restaurant chain called TGI Spideys, or TGI Spideys, which is just so dumb, but, like, so brilliant. And hey, Mr. Hardluck, glad you could join us. But yeah. And so, but he he was called Peter B. Parker, to differentiate him from the primary Peter Parker in the universe, or in the main character's universe. And so what was funny about this, though, is calling one character Peter Parker and one character Peter B. Parker isn't good. So they would call Peter B. Parker, in the writing room and, like, on the production staff, Burrito Parker. Because he's a little... He's a little bit tubbier because he eats a lot of burritos. And also, there's a B in burrito and a B in his name. Yeah, Spider-Verse, I did not expect Spider-Verse to be as good as it was. I was like, I went in there, like, expecting good things. But, like, they blew me away. Like, the animation, the story, the writing, the characters, everything, top to bottom. Absolutely fantastic. A true work of collaborative art. Like, some things feel like, sometimes with a big studio, movies feel like they're designed by committee rather than created by collaborators, right? By artists who are working together to achieve a bold vision, right? This is, in my opinion, Into the Spider-Verse is one of the best examples of a film where people who are very talented in very different ways came together to create something completely novel. And so, yeah. It's so good. And also having Nicolas Cage as Noir Spider-Man, it's just like, oh my gosh. This movie is too good. Okay. Okay, how many of these can we make? We need to make more of them, clearly. Sorrel says, I don't care about Spider-Man at all, but a friend of mine dragged me in to see it, and I absolutely loved it. That's the thing, is it's not just like, oh, this is a great Spider-Man movie, but, like, this is just a great comic book movie. It's a great coming-of-age story. It's a great action comedy. I haven't seen the first Venom, so probably not. Okay. The last movie I saw all the way through was The Death of Stalin, says Dahlia. Yeah, I love The Death of Stalin. That's another really weird movie. Okay. Have a good night, Ada. Roy says, I haven't seen Into the Spider-Verse. Sounds like I need to. I genuinely really strongly recommend it. Like, it's very, very well done. Like, shockingly... like, it's one of those things, they put way more effort into it than they needed to. That movie did not have to be that good. Like, they made a conscious choice to say, we're not just going to coast on, hey, this has Spider-Man in it, we'll sell some tickets. They're like, we're going to make a weird movie on purpose. And we're going to put a ton of effort into every element of it. So people know that we did it on purpose and that we're proud of it. And they deserve to be proud of it. They killed it. Like I said, shockingly good. Better than it needed to be. Just brilliant group effort. Is Spider-Verse Kids safe? My 8-year-old saw it in theaters with me, and she was kind of bored at some parts. Like, depending, there is some comic book action in it, but, yeah, I saw it by myself first before I took my 8-year-old. And so you might want to watch it yourself. And this is what I almost always tell parents is like, I almost always will watch a film by myself before I take my kid and then make the call. Which is an excuse for me to not take her to a lot of movies I don't want to go see. But like for anything that's, yeah, kind of like for an older audience like that, it's kind of like, do I want to see this twice? And that's a movie that is so visually beautiful, and there's so many cool animation tricks and stuff in it that I was happy to watch it twice. Dark Yaga 777 tips 2, who says, I'll take a turkey on Riot. Do you want anything? Thank you very much. That puts us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Safier says it's a family-friendly movie, because that's what you're asking. The thing is, though, every kid has different stuff that they, like, might get freaked out by and stuff. So, parents know their own kid best. Like, there's a thing with, like, a subway car flying through the air. Like, if your kid had, like, a train accident when they were younger, maybe that's going to be troublesome. You don't know. Like, it's weird. So, yeah. I try not to say, like, to everybody, like, oh, this is absolutely good for all ages, because you know your kid better than me. Paul Tips 20, who says, should start leaving what if signs for Scar to randomly find. Also, Into the Spider-Verse was wonderful. I agree. Yeah. Maybe I'll bother him with these during his next stream. I should build visual aids. Like, I should figure out what Baby Yoda as the Hulk would look like out of, like, moss blocks. Because you could do, like, a little moss block Hulk with like Yoda ears or something. We'll come back to this. This is something here. Okay. That puts us evenly at our next face camera expansion, though. So here we go. It's time to expand. So thank you very much, Paul Andrasek. And that puts us 13 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay, that's... Yeah, we're gonna come back to this. This is too good an idea to not follow up on, but it's also not an idea we can follow up on at the moment. I'm gonna have to do some brainstorming on my own, and stuff like that. Okay, so I kind of feel like we should have. Oh wait. Do we? Maybe. Oh yeah. We don't necessarily need torches in here. I don't think mobs can spawn on fence blocks, right? If we have fences in here, then mobs can't spawn. Scar had the Baby Yoda player head last season. Oh, you're right. You're right. I could kill that and put it... I could put that skin on myself, kill myself with an arrow, gather the head, put it on a Hulk body. People would call him Grogu. Dark Dialga 777, thank you for the 2, who says Rutherford B. Hayes, 19th President of the U.S. Okay, I don't know what you're responding to there, but either way, thank you for tipping 2. Lucky Golden Axolotl tips 10, who says, build my little friends a swimming home if you find them. Well, we actually... Oh, we could put axolotls up here. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you for the advice there, Lucky Golden Axolotl. That's fun, because we actually do know where axolotls are, and this could be their new home. Can they survive in one deep water? I don't know. Either way, we are now $1 away from the next face camera expansion. Are they gonna... Would they be okay up here if we went and got them? Mr. Hardluck, that is a very scary Photoshop. Did you make that yourself? Did you make that yourself, Mr. Hardluck? 'Cause that's deeply upsetting. Okay. Okay. They can survive in just rain. They're fine with one. Okay. So I had a few buckets that I think I threw... Oh, wait. No. I left the buckets over here. Can you name the buckets in an anvil to name the axolotls? Three buckets. Perfect. Okay. Dwight D. Eisenhower was the 34th president of the U.S., says Dark Dialga. I still don't know what you're talking about. But either way... Wait, did I do this math wrong? Oh, we should have actually expanded earlier. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're 11 past, not... Dang it, not 9 past. So here we go. It's time to expand. So thank you to Dark Dialga and also again to Lucky Golden Axolotl. You actually pushed us over the top. I just was bad at reading the abacus because it's been a long week. But hey, thank you to Dark Dialga 777 for putting us actually 9 away from the next expansion. And Tony Dale Tony for putting us 4 away by tipping 5, who says, what about the mod Scar used for his hat for Baby Yoda Hulk? Yeah, there's something here. There's something here we could do. And tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. Somebody's like, Joe's an amazing mathematician. No, I'm not. Carlos Flores, thank you for the 1. That puts us 3 away now from the next expansion. Baby Yoda with Hulk's body. Thank you, Noun Beast. Alex C. tips 3, putting us at that number 4 expansion. Here we go. It's time to grow hills. And thank you, Dark Dialga, for tipping 2, who says, I pay money to confuse you for fun. Well, as long as you're having fun, that puts us 18 away from the next expansion. So thank you very much, Dark Dialga. Okay. Baby Yoda with Hulk's body. That's perfect. That's perfect. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Okay, we need to have water in the bucket, I think, before we pick them up. Can only sleep at night. Okay. So, bum. Do. Bum. 18 from the next expansion. Oh, you're right, Loopy. That does scan. Okay. Trent Boland says, I killed a blue axolotl before realizing they were rare. What? Another accident? Oh my. There's no way that was not an intentional. Ah. Do. Safi says, I forgot how fun Joe Hill's streams are. Thank you. I will try to be more memorably fun. Oh no! What happened to the mommy and daddy axolotl? Do they despawn if you don't name them? Oh no. Well, we still got the baby axolotl, but I don't want it to despawn. Maybe Cleo found them. Yeah. Cleo probably was like, what's this tunnel? Oh, I'll take these axolotl. Hey, welcome, Ms. Michael. Glad you could join us. Okay, well, in the very least, though, once they've been picked up with a bucket, they shouldn't. Well, nobody picked them up. I didn't pick them up the first time, so maybe Cleo took them. I hope Cleo has them somewhere. This bucket of axolotl is right here. You have to put them in a bucket and then replace them so they don't despawn. Ah, I didn't know that. Okay. So... So let's see, when we put him down now, does he have the name? They need darkness to spawn. Yeah, but they were already there. We remove the torches, we might get new ones. That's good to know. Okay. Okay. Once they've been picked up, they don't make new babies on their own. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the film on Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 tonight is Hackers. Hack the planet! Looking forward to that. Okay, does it have a name tag now, though? Baby Axolotl. It does, yeah! Okay, that worked. Saved us a name tag. And... so look at this, folks. In about an hour and a half... we basically went from a completely unfinished building to a partially unfinished building. So, you know, if that's not progress, I don't know what is. But, okay. Here's what we're going to do next, though. We are going to start grabbing some of this and some of this and working on the next element. They can climb out? Wait, really? Thank you, Dark Diaga, for the 2, who says, money for Joe, don't spend it all on golden shoes. Thank you. That's going to put us 16 away from the next expansion. Fence the entrance. Okay. I should probably make this one gates. They won't die? Oh, okay. But it'll escape. We don't want it to escape, either. So let's make some more dark oak wood. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Now we can make... We don't have enough sticks is what it is. Somebody told me we need a lot of sticks. Do a bunch of clicks. Clicks to make some sticks. Ta-da-da-da-da. There were gates in the chest. Well, it's fine. And maybe this one should be a fence, like a normal fence. There we go. Okay. Tommy Boy Tippin' 5, who says, hey, you guys learned a life lesson today. Don't worry if you can't spell Armageddon. It's not the end of the world. Ooh, that hurts. Thank you, Tommy Boy. That puts us 11 away from the next expansion. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Da 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 dun. Da 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 dun. Okay. I am breaking a bunch of torches back there as well, so we need to be aware of that and then have a plan to replace them. Okay, let's also maybe just drop some of this stuff in here to free up inventory space. I know that's not a good long-term strategy because that is technically our inventory for our shop, which we don't want to just burn through, but we do have... time is always against us here on the Hermitcraft server. What is that glass for in the center? We have a light underneath it. Tommy Boy says, Joe, you act as though my jokes physically pain you, lol. Well, fun story. Yes. You are clearly amazing at reading my responses to things. Dang it. Not what I want. Okay. Hey, lucky golden axolotl. Thank you for the 20 who says, all right, I'll lay a ton of eggs. If you see any of my babies, give them a home. They should be around somewhere if your little guy needs friends. I'll keep a lookout. Boom. That puts us $9 past our next face camera expansion milestone, though. So here we go. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with each expansion thus far. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the Jost. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so that's gonna put us at 90% geopacity there. So, let's go ahead. Sorry to hear that, Alex Johnson, but don't worry, you can still enjoy all the fun for free, courtesy of the folks who are able to donate and tip. Like, this is one of those things, it took me forever to pay off all my educational debt, and I relied on people making things for free on the internet to keep me sane. I am glad that I can make things that I can afford to share for free, thanks to the folks who kindly support the arts, like Lucky Golden Axolotl and our other tippers this evening. So, never feel guilty or like you need to apologize for not tipping yourself. Okay. So maybe, what if we have, like, this part of the body, instead of having stripped birch for this, we transition it over to stripped spruce? Is that going to look too weird? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay. Bum 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 do 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 dum. Okay. Did Tango get me with the troll yet? No. I've actually avoided watching Tango's latest video, just in case he does want to try it on people who haven't seen it yet. So, I've heard it's a real hoot, though. So, y'all can go watch Tango's latest video. Oh, do the gradient the other way on the birch logs on this side. Strip spruce looks similar to strip dark oak. Well, let's try it. Oh, let's use the bed too. Connor says, would you consider turning your tip catchphrases and stuff into sound effects? No, I like saying them. I want people to be able to tell that, like, I appreciate them for tipping by talking to them. That feels, better to me. I don't... Having a button that says the chain thing while my mouth isn't moving would be weird, right? That feels weird. Oh, that's definitely distinctive. That's a different color. Yeah, we can work with that. We can work with that. We can work with that. Oh, that might have been too far. Hey, Drubaka, I'm glad that your Pathfinder thing went well. Yeah, Scar doing that creeper sound effect. He was doing that during HHH plenty. It was a lot. Oh, the Manahar Ready says, your face is covering a large part of the screen. Can you make it smaller? I mean, I can move further away from the camera. Woo! I'm on a roller coaster. Yay! Woo! It's really fun. Thank you for suggesting that, Manahar Ready. That was a real treat. I thought that would just be sarcastic and silly, but that was actually genuinely enjoyable. So, you have improved my evening, and I appreciate you. Yeah, don't worry. The camera resets to normal size in slot 8 of the hotbar every day at 6 a.m. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania time. And it gets bigger every time we hit a tipping milestone. We are currently $11 away from the next tipping milestone. Oops, dang it, that one. I accidentally put an extra apostrophe there. Bump, bump. Sorry, YouTube people, or sorry, Twitch people. I can't remove my own comments if they have a typo in them on Twitch, which is annoying. I can remove anybody else's comments except my own, but I'm the broadcaster, so broadcasters never make mistakes on Twitch. Hey, thank you, Yoonhen, who says, will this help expand the Joe? It will. So let's see, we were 11 away, now we are 9 away. Thank you so much. Okay. Tommy Boy tips 20, who says, this expansion is for you, Manahar. So boom, we were 9 away. Now we are 11 past. So here we go. Like a ghast, it's time for me to explode. The camera will grow, and I will show slightly less Joe-pacity. Expand Jost. Do-do-do-do. We're going to lower the Joe-pacity now to 80%. At this point, each additional face camera expansion will be accompanied by a corresponding drop in Joe-pacity. So, once again, we are 9 away from the next one. Dragon Lord Lotto. Yeah, in order to get super chats and bits, you have to sign an exclusivity contract with Twitch. That's why they do it. And I don't think it's worth it to me. So, good luck with Rainbow Road 10 Mag Roten. Indeed, Peppy. The Joe-pacity! Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Okay. Oh, boy. I don't know where my, in this house we follow Groundhog Day rules cross stitches. I've been reorganizing the studio a lot for experimental stream purposes. Experimental art streams, experimental VR streams. And so I'm still trying to figure out, like, I'm trying putting the props in different places, which means that sometimes at the end of a particular reorganization, I realize, like, oh, I set that over there and didn't move it back within arm's reach. Indigo says, this is my first Joe stream. I already love it. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Maverick says, how do you use an abacus? Oh, you move the beads left and right. What do the beads mean? Well, they represent individual numbers. In this case, I'm counting by ones. But like you could use those to represent 5s, 10s, 25s, 35s. If you wanted to use a base 16 system, I mean, you can do really whatever you want. Although this works best for base 10 systems because there's 10 beads per rack, right? And so I can see there's 9 beads left here because there's 1 over there. So I can just immediately tell. Brain Weasel says, does the opacity get low enough that we don't see you? Sometimes, not very often. But yeah, each bead on my abacus when I'm doing this comes out to about $1 US. Not exactly, though, because PayPal and YouTube take their cut of the tips, too. So I don't exactly walk away with all of this money. But I walk away with enough of it that I can keep the lights on and the show going, which is fun. Because I would rather do this than more freelance web design work. Woo! So, yep. Y'all are making it possible for me to make fun things for other folks, and I appreciate it. Okay, so if we punch a hole back here, I think what I actually want to do is put in like a piston door that's going to connect these areas, and I haven't had time to do that yet. So in the short term, I'm going to put in like a double gate. Actually, I guess you don't need a double gate because there's thing. BizGetFace tips 9 who says, I support the efforts in transparent communication from Big Jost. Thank you. That puts us evenly at our next expansion milestone. So here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Lowering the opacity now to 70%. Just poking my eye into the screen here a little bit. And then Dark Dialga tips 2. He says, execute order 65. Remove the Chancellor. Uh-oh. Am I the Chancellor in this scenario? I don't know. Either way, though, we have another tip that just rolled in from Toxic Glitter for 9, who says, do not let this go straight to your head. I promise, Toxic, I will not, because we are still 10 away from the next expansion. Although, the next tip might. So, Sam tips 20, who says, if I can't sub, here's my support. Cheers! Thank you, Sam. That puts us $10 past our next expansion goal. So here we go. We're about to hit the most obnoxious face camera. Tony Stark helmet cam. Go! Expand! Jost! And here we are now at 60% opacity. Basically, up to this point, everybody who's been tipping has been making the camera more obnoxious. So if you would like the camera to be less obnoxious, the camera can't get any bigger. I mean, it'll still get bigger, but like I'm already covering the whole screen. So the tips that make it more transparent are really going to have more of an impact at this point. Because we are currently at 60% opacity. We'll drop down to 50, then 42, then 32, then 24, then 20, then 16, then 12, then 9, then 6, then 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and remove these. Okay, so we need... Okay, so dark oak planks are worthless to us. We need dark oak logs and we need spruce logs. Buxom Browncoat says, for the first time in my life, I just agreed to a job that lets me support artists. I'm so thrilled. Hey, awesome! Good for you. Congrats on the new gig. Dark Dialga tips 2, who says, T. Joe Eckhelsberg, judge the sins. Thank you, Dark Dialga. That puts us 8 away from the next expansion. Here we go. Let's, we got to keep an eye on a lot of things at once here. Dang it, I probably should have done those axings from up here. Brr. It's fine. So we might be out of dark oak planks or not dark oak planks, dark oak logs in general over here, but we have plenty of other dark oak that we can employ. It would be a good time to... This back here just feels a little bit lit. Okay. Oh. It's good night for real in the game. Let's lay our heads down and dream here. The next server event stream, Joel, is actually the build contest tomorrow, which is going to be hosted by I'm going to be hosting it. It'll be judged by Wes Wilson from the Shaft Podcast, the original and longest-running Minecraft podcast. Music Man 1017, who's going to be performing live music, and Lapis Lori, who has helped me judge several build contests, or not helped me. We've co-judged build contests for Minecraft at several conventions. So... Okay, yeah, and we're going to ban the person who's spamming. Easy. Connor H says, are we the helmet in the Tony Stark face cam? I mean, in some ways, yes, because y'all keep me safe from, like, running out of rent money. So, I guess? I mean, I didn't build you in a cave from spare parts. So, like, there is a difference there, but it's... The metaphor only goes so far. Okay. Let's see. So we need to get more dark oak from there. Yeah. Tungsten Train says, so excited to see you and Music Man on the same stream. Yeah, we've done some fun stuff before for charity streams. And we've been in Clash of the Creators on opposite teams before. So it'll be fun to actually be, like, working alongside him in a smaller group. Because, like, the Among Us charity game with, like, Pearl and Gem and Music Man had so many people. You know, it's a 10-person... it's a 10-person game, Among Us. You know, it's hard to really get a lot of good one-on-one stuff. Yeah, Music Man is great. I'm so excited to be working with him tomorrow. So, yeah, that's at 2 p.m. Central. That's going to be on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I guess the box of spare parts is the videos I made? I don't know, like, editing a bunch of spare clips together? I don't know. It's a weird analogy at this point. Okay, well, womp womp. So I'm realizing I need to come over here and just knock out this entire corner piece. And replace it with the dark oak logs that we're going to strip. In some ways here, I kind of feel like I should actually have this top level be a side log. Hold on. This should be like this. Not exactly like that. But the core concept was there. An attempt was made. I overshot it again. Okay. Sweet Cheeks says, will you ever consider dating again? Or will you ever consider dating after a divorce? I am not currently seeking the future ex-Mrs. Hills, if that is what you are asking. And if that's not what you're asking, I'm not answering the question directly anyway, and that's the best you're getting. Okay, so this is going to have to be... How did we do these corners here? So then the birch, strip spruce. Okay, so we're going to do strip spruce part of this. But, oh, the weird part is we need the... We need this part here. Okay. Oh, is that why people keep saying exclamation point Y? Because that's what the roof says from the other angle? How long would it take to be an averagely good Minecraft player? I mean, it depends on how much time you've spent on other things. Like, if you're already a pretty good electrical engineer or architect, those are transferable skills. You're going to have a huge, huge advantage. If you're a sculptor in real life, that carries over too. I've seen some really incredible work done by sculptors who just got into Minecraft and, like, day 3 are just blowing everyone's mind in creative mode. So it just depends on you. Like, the thing about being good at Minecraft is it's not about being good at video game skills alone. It's being good at all sorts of things. Like, in my case, making weird, godlike cartoon animals that see inside your brain. So, I mean, yeah. Hey, it looks like we just got a tip from Anon for 20. Whoa, and then we got another one after that. Let's do Anon's first, though. Thank you, Anon, for that 20. That is going to put us 8 away from the next expansion. Here we go. It's time to expand. Jost. Do-do-do-do. That's going to put us into T. Joe Eckhillsburg territory. And then, at this point, we also got 100 rolling in from Steve. So let's see. We were 8 away from the next expansion, but then we can, like, flip the entire abacus. And then we actually, I guess, yeah, then we're 8 away from the next expansion after that. But let's do these 5 real quick. Here we go. Expand. Just do. And we are going to lower the opacity now to 42% if you had a question about that. Numero dos. Expand a second Jost. Do. Then we are going to lower the opacity yet again, to a frigid 32% Fahrenheit. Numero tres, much larger face. Do. And lowering the opacity now to 24%. There we go. Numero cuatro, how about some what more, Joe? I don't know. I lost the rhythm. There's my eye. Lowering that now to 20%. Thank you. So, numero cinco, number 5. Ay. Here we go. Expanding Joe. Do. And lowering the opacity now, once we find my eye, to 16%. Thank you so much to Steve. Appreciate it. And then we also have another tip now from Brent420, who says, somebody told me you were a Joe Hills who liked to grow hills whenever you reach the next tipping milestone. That is indeed true. So here we go. It's time to once more expand Joe. Alrighty, we are coming up on the hour, folks. I hate to end the stream when we have just gotten so many kind tips, but it is Friday, and I usually wrap up hard stop at 11. We'll go a little bit over, just in case any last-minute tips roll in that I need to thank people for. I want to give a few minutes to clear those out. So let's go ahead and say we're going to run until 11:10. So 12 more minutes on the stream. That'll give us a chance to kind of just do a little bit of cleanup work on the building here and get it done. But, like, right, isn't this a terrifying building? Numero cuatro, higher watt, Joe. Now, that would be funny if I turned the light back on for higher watt, Joe. But yeah, that's funny. But yeah, now I'm just a fog until I search for eyeballs in Minecraft. And then I blink. Okay. So anyway, yeah, we are at 16%, and we are 8 away from the next expansion. Wrapping up the show in about 10 minutes. Okay. Russian, you know what? I am not a helpline for that. You need to go ahead and, with whatever search engine is available in your country, seek professional help. There are 24-hour hotlines for people who are experiencing what you're experiencing right now. I want to encourage you that things can get better, but I am not an expert in dealing with hearing you out and dealing with your specific situation. So please, please, please go and seek that help locally in your own language from somebody whose job it is to be on a 24-hour hotline for that, because there are hotlines in nations all over the world who can help you. Alrighty. Creepy Terror says, the barn looks like some kind of tribal mask. It's just supposed to look kind of like a cartoon beaver, but yeah, I guess the simplicity of it does kind of give that sense. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to run to the bed. Oh yeah, there's a bed inside the beaver. Sleep for your night. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. It's just a little too square to look like a beaver, says Anima Croak. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty silly. Is the beaver face intentional? It wasn't at first, but then I kind of decided to just lean into it, right? Because, like, why not? Why not? It's a silly Minecraft server for silly people. If we want to have a dumb beaver face on our building, we can. And if Cleo doesn't like it, she can rebuild it. That's the other thing. Is like, the design I had happened to look way too much like a beaver. So I just leaned into it. If somebody else wants to lean away from it, that's on them. Cleo can do that work. That's not a Joe Hills problem. That's a person who doesn't like it problem. And I like it plenty. Okay. What am I going to do for the tail? I'm actually not going to... I'm not going to lean into it far enough to actually, like, make it an anatomically correct beaver with a tail in the right place and stuff. Looks kind of like the Lich from Adventure Time. You know, that's probably also true. That's a great point. I'm just nailing this left and right, is what I'm hearing. Now, we do need to take some of these mushroom blocks, then. Round mushroom blocks. And put these in kind of along here. So this is good. This gives us a little bit of extra time to kind of really get this into a place where we can be pretty happy with it. The roof is still going to look like garbage. But it's temporary. It's visibly temporary roof. How much spruce do we have? We don't have as much spruce as I would like. Okay, we're going to put the brown mushroom blocks back for a second. Alrighty, looking forward to seeing you at the next stream, Russian. Okay. You are always welcome here. Okay, so we're going to drop the extra dripstone off because we don't need that at the moment. Did I have any extra spruce in here? No. I think we're good on dirt. We're good on a lot of this stuff for the moment. Good luck with that, Alex. Going back to college is a big deal, and I hope you have a good time. Okay, and I hope you learn something too. Yeah, I mean, have a good time, but also learn something. That's kind of what I recommend with that people do for streaming, now that I think about it. I'm always saying stuff like that, though. Okay. So yeah, this is feeling pretty good on the whole. We put in these here. Okay. Log, 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 log. Log, log, log. Log, log, log. And we can go grab these. Welcome in, Goblin. Thank you for joining us for the first time. I hope you have a good time. Just so you know, we are wrapping up the stream in about 5 minutes here. Because every Friday night, one of my favorite things that I look forward to all week is watching Mystery Pinball Theater 3000. It's like Mystery Science Theater 3000, but the fans and the Twitch audience gets to make fun of the movies. And tonight they're watching Hackers. Now, usually Manu starts the stream with a little bit of playing pinball. He was playing... What was he playing the other day? I forgot which table he had. But anyway, usually Manu starts the stream with a little bit of pinball before jumping into the film. Yeah, we're definitely raiding Mystery Pinball Theater 3000 tonight, because that's where I'm going to be after this. Most nights I have to kind of go to bed pretty soon. Like, I'll do some laundry and some dishes and stuff, and then I'll head right to bed. But Friday nights, I actually like to hang out and watch MPT3K. That's my reward for getting through the week. So, I hope y'all will join me if you enjoy films. It is not family-friendly, though. Just so you know. But yeah, they're doing the film Hackers tonight, which is a great movie. Last week they did Willy's Wonderland, which is a Nicolas Cage fights robot movie. Like, lots of fun, goofy movies. Okay. This is not the Smithy NJ. This is the, what do you call it? This is the Dripstone and Mushroom production buildings. Okay. Yeah, Hackers, the one from the 90s. Yeah, I haven't seen that for years myself. Night, Pearl. Okay, so this is not done. We still have that wacky roof to work on, but like when Cleo logs back in, Snowstorm, the movie Hackers is not a hack and slash movie like last week's. Last week's was like a horror movie where Nicolas Cage fights possessed robots. Hackers is a techno thriller about youths hacking the planet and fighting big corporations and stuff. It's very silly. But it's not a scary movie. Okay, so let's go ahead and it's probably about time to send folks over that way now. Looks like there is no last minute tips I need to recognize, which is awesome. I always feel bad if something comes in right at the end and I miss the chance to thank people. Because, like, you know, I want people to know how much they are appreciated. So thank you, everybody, for supporting the show tonight. I'm going to go watch MPT3K. Oh, he's got his son playing pinball with him. Oh, they're playing Mando. So I'm going to have the Mandalorian theme stuck in my head even more. I'm going to post the link for the YouTube chat since they cannot directly raid. Yeah, the movie is terribly great. So, yeah, the way it works is people can actually make jokes and stuff during the movie and then vote on who had the funniest jokes. It's like Mystery Science Theater 3000 was a contest for Twitch. It's brilliant stuff. Manu made it himself. He is very gifted. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Make sure when you get there, you say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills Raid here. There you go. Keep adventuring. Okay. Unmute.
Hey, champ.
Yeah, Rob Byers.